Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3. Here's Hartenstein after the basket by Dallas. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Irving finds Davis. Outside for Irving. There's the 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Last time they met was in Oklahoma City.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Pass to Holmgren. Fires the 3. Washington grabs the miss. Gafford passes to Irving. Back to Gafford. Davis against Williams. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Gafford.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Irving. Inside. Oh, misses the dunk.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. With some arc. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, B.A., this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 35 points for him last game against Indiana. Outside, Williams. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
And it's Irving off the drive. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 3. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Williams. Yep, count it. Williams has got 5 now.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Now here's Hartenstein. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Thompson scanning the floor. Back to Irving. Thompson outside. Here's Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Davis has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Washington against Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. The Mavericks pull it in. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
Coming into that one, honestly, they were hoping to pull off an upset, but the talent differential was just too much to overcome.
You had the sense that they expected that result. Once they dug themselves into a hole, I thought they let go of the rope.
Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. Takes the three. Sinks it from distance.
Well, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation as a spacer.
Rejected by Holmgren. And he's able to get it back. Irving. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. The Thunder have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Hardenstein passes to Williams. And here's Dort. Williams on the wing. Pulls up. That misses. Got a chance to tie it.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Thompson outside. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Yeah, you keep defenders guessing with the ability to get to that in-between game. Part of what makes Klay Thompson an all-star.
To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
The Mavericks have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Irving looking around. Washington outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. Pass to Thompson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Wallace. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Williams from long range. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the court for the Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Williams, then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Wiggins in at the power forward.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And it's Washington missing. Oklahoma City trailing. To the middle. Here's Caruso. Can't tie it up. That one misses. And Dallas with possession. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Lively. Now Davis. Shoots over Wiggins. Davis can't hit. Now here's Wallace. He's guarded closely. Puts up a three. The Thunder with another miss. The Mavericks shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Well, OKC has a great track record with their draft picks, and it seems like they got another one in Cason Wallace.
Wallace was the 10th pick in 2023. He's going to give you great physical pressure defense on the perimeter, and then he's going to play to his strength offensively. OKC rarely misses with their draft picks, and they didn't on this guy. One thing you have to love about Spencer Dinwiddie is his confidence. Here's a guy who knows he belongs, and he's proving it with his play night after night.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Prosper's checked in. Now here's Wallace. Caruso outside. 4-3. Rebounded by Prosper. Dallas leading by 4. Out to the right wing. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Washington against Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off with the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Washington passes to Christie. Out to the wing. Stolen by Caruso. To the inside. Here's Wiggins. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 4 rebounds now.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Washington's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Boy, outstanding decision-making by Dinwiddie. We associate him as a scorer, but what a pretty look.
Williams, a screen on Dinwiddie. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander nails it from 3.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Lively passes to Christie. Dinwiddie gets the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie can make an impact in the painted area. He's got size at the position.
Thunder trail by 5. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Dort outside. Outside, Williams. No good on the 3. The Mavericks lead by 5. Back to Thompson. Pass to Irving. The Thunder pull it in. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
They were really able to exploit that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And the Thunder in possession here. Williams with it. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Irving for 3. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Thunder trail by 8. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 now in this quarter. Davis, the pass to Thompson. This one for 3. That shot missing. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Dort is such an important guy on the defensive end. Lou Dort.
He is strong. He plays hard. He's willing to mix it up physically. He's a tremendous athlete. This guy is tough to score on. What you love about Lou Dort is this guy seizes an opportunity early in his career. He is always searching for ways to improve, and we know what a force he can be on the defensive end.
And the Thunder making a change here. Wallace is checked in. Now here's Irving. 15 points in the game. And 1:01 left in the second period. And the shot's good.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Thunder trail by 6. Wallace outside. Back to Williams. To the left wing. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Lively grabs a miss.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Outside Irving. Deflected! And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Off the inbound, no good. Thunder trail by 6. Here's Wallace. And it's Irving with a rebound. Just 3 on the clock. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Irving's got 17 points. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them at Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning.
Losing the rebounding battle, it's easy to lose control of the game. Fortunately for them, they have another half to go.
Yeah, now they can lose by twice as much.
And now as the thanks for tuning in.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Klay Thompson. Also Spencer Dinwiddie out there. Najee Marshall is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Prosper in at the 4. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. The 12th overall pick in 2022. Jalen Williams. What a find by the Thunder Doors.
This is so exciting for this organization because even though J-Dub went to a mid-major school, wasn't a big high school recruit, he ended up being second in Rookie of the Year voting. He's getting better and better. He has got an unbelievable future.
Williams passes to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. He's got 13.
But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
Thompson's shot is off. Thunder trail by 4. Williams from long range. He buries it from 3.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And that time, also a missed shot.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Dinwiddie. The 3 is up. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Dinwiddie. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. The 3 from Thompson nails it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 5.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get 1 to fall.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Here's Dort. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. Always a plus to have forwards who can dish it. A look at the top assist numbers for small forwards. Third is Jalen Williams.
The selfless attitude of this group of wings is a breath of fresh air. I mean, they're all about doing what's best for the team.
Well, you see plenty of that when any of these guys are on the floor. They're each very good at keeping their options open, trying to find the best possible shot on every trip, and no individual agendas. That's crucial.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Edwards, he's checked in for Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Gafford. Christie's checked in for Thompson. And Irving is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Here's Irving. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And a chance here to check out some stats for Anthony Davis.
Through the last 10 games, we've seen his rebounding numbers start to slide. He's not being as aggressive on the glass, not like he was earlier on in the season. He needs to get that fire back.
I think one of the things you have to be in awe of is how creative and how elusive Kyrie Irving is to deal with when he's cooking offensively. This guy truly a remarkable talent.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Up top, Davis. Pass to Christie. Over Dort. And too long on the shot.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Williams from long range. Mavericks with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Edwards, no good. The Thunder have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Williams from long range. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Dallas is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. The drive by Irving. A little mid-range shot is up. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Irving's got 19 points.
Well, very hard to stop Kyrie Irving once he has his rhythm. Now he's relentless, seeking out some buckets.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. And that one drops for him.
Well, Kyrie may be the best finishing guard in the history of the game. His ability to contort his body or spin the basketball, ridiculous.
Oklahoma City has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And here is Williams. He's got 17. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The Mavericks pull it in.
In order to space the floor effectively for his teammates, he has to finish that one, guys.
Dort with a steal. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren with a big reach.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Mavericks with some changes. Lively, he's checked in for Edwards. Klay Thompson comes in for Christie, and it's Dinwiddie in for Irving. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Williams has got 12 points in just the second half.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Aaron Wiggins.
Smart play from Klay Thompson, understanding the defense committed and knows he wants to go to the foul line.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards. Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Williams' shot is good.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 2-point game. Over Caruso. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Dinwiddie's got 6.
Well, Dinwiddie is a very capable mid-range scorer. You love to see him find his rhythm.
Here's Williams. Oh, a heat check there, but it's off target. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the 4th. Aaron Wiggins out there with Williams. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
Now Wallace. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts the move on. It's rebounded by Dallas.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Exum passes to Irving. No good there. Oklahoma City trailing. Shoots off the step back. Ooh, Shai showing no fear inside.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
And it's Irving off the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Irving's got 10 points here in the second half.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Lively with the bucket.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. The kick out to Williams. Takes a 3. Lively grabs a miss. Dallas leading by 4. Here's Marshall. Got it.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Williams passes to Caruso. The Thunder with another miss. For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Exum. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. And now it's a 9-point Maverick lead.
I just love the ball movement.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. Coach. Clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Exum. And it's Thompson in for Williams. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle, and he told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
And the more Davis has added muscle during his career, it really has helped him on the offensive end. It forces defenses to foul him.
Thunder trail by 7. Outside, Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It counts! And the foul! Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact now, gets to the free throw line.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Mavericks.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Here's Williams. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Irving, that's good.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. He's guarded by Irving. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Mavericks lead by 6. Washington outside. Over Williams. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Well, the attention that Klay Thompson gets because of his great shooting allows him to set his teammates up. That's nice.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this 4th. And stolen by Hartenstein. And it's Williams off the drive. Here's Dort. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Davis. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Quite simply, AD is one of the most impactful players in the league. Can take over a game on both ends.
Williams' shot is good.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Irving for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 8 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Over Irving. Again, Oklahoma City.
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
Now here's Irving. On the take. Goes up at the stripe. Dort grabs the miss. Pass to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They've led by as much as 10. Davis drawing the double team. Shot from 16. Irving, no good.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander. And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
They've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Holmgren. And it's blocked by Davis.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
and just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Irving for three. And count it. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.